Hey everybody, it's Marshall Mike here. This is going to be my Stuck in the Middle, Stuck with No Parents or No Rules. I can't remember for sure what the title was, but this is going to be my review for that episode, the newest episode that came out last week, I believe. This episode was really nice. I did like this episode. This episode, the parents, Tom and Suzy, go away, and the kids just go crazy. It is free-for-all awesomeness. So let's get started. So I wanted to start with this flashback scene. This really reminded me of Malcolm in the Middle because it happened on Malcolm in the Middle. They did a babysitter flashback where a babysitter who is also male, this babysitter that's trapped in there is male, who is also male, was trapped in the closet of Malcolm and Reese. So I just feel like that was also a parallel. I don't know if it was an Easter egg or like what it was, but it just really bothered me because it felt like it was really copycat. But yeah, that's just a thing I wanted to throw in there. But anyway, this episode, Rachel really does take charge a little bit. She is more of a character. She is more developed here, which I do like that. I'm starting to like Rachel a lot more, and I think that Ronnie Hawk, the actress who plays her, really is helping that for me to like Rachel more, and I think that that's really great. So again, really like how Rachel was used in this episode. Long story short, they end up getting Tom and Suzy to go on their trip to the bed and breakfast, so they just go crazy. It's everybody free for all, do what you want, do whatever. It's total awesomeness, total radical, and I really like that. It was really nice to see this episode, like with them doing that, giving them a little bit more freedom and having fun with it, because I feel like it worked more than some of the other episodes. Like Beast and Louie really did a good job this episode. I feel like they had the most fun out of all of the characters, like the most enjoyable moments, because they were just breaking every rule, like rule after rule, they were breaking it. Then we got a little bit of a war going on between Ethan and Georgie and Daphne, whereas Georgie and Ethan prank the remote out of Daphne's hands, so she goes wild on them, so that was really great as well. Then we got some Rachel and Harley. You know, they were paired up with each other with the whole snow vacation thing, and I really like that as well. That was really cool, a cool moment too. And I really like how it's nice that they were paired up, because they never really are in the show, so that was really cool. And then this was just awesome. This was just a great touch with Tom and Suzy knowing that they were there, doing all this stuff, and watching them on video. That was really great. And then, of course, we have the snow machine. That was a highlight of the episode, the item that was, like, it didn't make sense how it was in the house, and they, like, did that. That didn't make sense to me, but we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, I love the flashback with Daphne throwing the food off the table. That was actually one of the most funniest parts of the episode, that flashback. And then we also have the party with the snow machine. Rachel ends up throwing a party instead of hanging out with Harley. That's understandable. I knew that was going to happen. It was kind of predictable, but not really, so, you know, there's that. But I really like how Harley reacts. That was really cool. And then we got more of Ethan and Georgie, you know, blocking the entrances so Daphne can't get in. They're really locking themselves up in Ethan's room, so that was really cool. Louie and Beast, oh my gosh, the pudding bath. That was great. I loved it. It was pretty cool. It was funny. Yeah, I'm lost for words there. Anyway, Georgie and Ethan's eyebrows get shaved off by Daphne. It was pretty creepy, but it was also really fun. So I thought that was an interesting idea to put in there too. Now, the snow machine makes no sense, because how would they clean all that up? If it was me, and I even if it was 7 people, I still think it would have taken hours. But I'm gonna let it slide this time because the episode was pretty good. But what did you guys think of the episode? Did you guys like it as much as I did? Overall, it was a pretty good episode. I feel like they did a really good job. Nothing too bad. Again, I don't know how the snow could get cleaned up that fast, but yeah. But what do you guys think? Comment down below, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.